You want to talk?
Dandadan, dandadan. I love that opening. I watch it every time.
That's wild because you hate openings.
I hate openings.
So we're talking Dandadan episode 10.
Dandadan, 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 dandadan. I like that changes. I wish I knew the rap, but no one wants it. No, where he's like, yeah, you know that, yeah.
Yeah, it's very good. So anyways, I have beef with this episode. I have beef with this episode. And
Sound like Justin Roiland.
It's incredibly specific.
Okay.
Don't do that.
I have beef with this episode.
Where's my wife? That's the one, right? That's the one. It's not Dan Harmon. That's the one who I always say.
Dan Harmon, I believe, is okay.
Good guy, Dan Harmon.
Yeah.
They gave the nurse black hair. That's my beef.
What should it be? Blue?
Red.
I thought it was blue. In a certain lighting, it was blue. She looked a lot like the nurse from Skullgirls.
Did you read the manga?
No.
Oh, you're talking
in the episode.
In the anime episode.
Yeah, in a certain lighting, she had like blue hair, like a Valentine from Skullgirls.
Valentine from Skull. I don't even know what Skullgirls is.
It's a video game.
Oh, crazy. It's crazy how many you're such a video game guy.
You'll find out very shortly why I know this game.
Okay, we about to do.
Look it up.
We doing Tig Old Biddies.
Dun 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 dun.
I'm finding out why. Okay, wait, hold up.
Let's look up Valentine Skullgirls.
I'm sorry, I just looked up Skullgirls. I apologize. Valentine Skullgirls. Hobbity hobbity haba. My goodness.
I've never seen that happen in real life.
Holy shit, she's built like Nurse Joy's in a hentai game.
Yeah, boy is she. I thought that this was like what this nurse's design was based around. So this is episode 10 of Dun 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 Dun.
Third leg coming out from her coochie area.
Is that her penis?
Damn.
Third leg? What are you talking?
I don't know.
Oh, I see what you're talking about. That's a body bag.
That's a body bag?
She has a move where she like puts you in a body bag and does an Izuna drop.
What is this game?
It's a fighting game.
And then the girls' clothes come off when they get down to 1 HP or something?
I don't think they need to. I think this is enough off.
That's fair. That's very fair.
But God, I want to play Skullgirls now.
You know, now that I'm looking at it, now that I'm sitting here and looking at the manga, I guess it kind of makes sense that the nurse's hair is black.
Is it all colored in?
I don't know. So like my whole thing is like, here I'm gonna show you. Like it didn't seem like it was gonna be black to me. There was like big streaks of white in her hair in the manga.
Oh yeah, it does. It looks more than black.
Yeah.
Black and white would have even been cool. But yeah, it looks like something.
To me in the manga, it didn't look like it was going to be like straight black. And to me, it felt like it stripped her of a little bit of her personality for me. Like I wanted her to have like some big, like she's such she comes back in the story, like actually very recently in the manga. But she's such like just a wild character. Like the dominatrix nurse, like.
Yeah, the anime is way different though with it. The anime like really sexes her up.
Yeah.
Like more than the manga, which is interesting. Would you say the anime is more
hornier than the manga?
Yeah.
In
this scene?
Yes and no.
Look at the scene and then remember the anime scene. It opens with her like hitting a little tassel thing against her hand. No tassel thing in that.
Yeah.
It's like close up on that. Then she like follows up her boobs. She does a little like shirt thing.
Yeah.
And then you see her like beat the dude.
You just see her like just punishing a dude.
Yeah.
He's like, I've been a bad boy.
Yeah.
And she's like, yes, you have.
And then in the manga, it's like, she just looks stern. Like it really doesn't look that like dominatrix-y.
Less dominatrix in the manga. I would say it's weird. It's a weird spot because the manga is more horny in some moments and less horny in others. The manga is so many panty shots. Let me try and explain like it's like everyone's like, okay, I'm gonna show you the scene where Okarun and Momo like land in the hallway naked.
Yeah.
So there's more things.
The water is so gross looking.
So like, cum looking, basically, right? Like it's just like it's viscous looking.
It's just too much of it. Like
exactly. And then, like it's a lot of stuff like that where it's like there's a lot of upskirt scenes. Like it's definitely, and because everything happens so quickly, in the anime, it does like it's less emphasis on upskirts and all that. But because the anime is so willing to like flesh out individual scenes and like to show the personality of the characters in a more defined kind of way, I feel like they lean into the perversion a little bit, like with the nurse. So it's a yes and no answer.
Yeah. I had beef with her because I was like, what fucking jerk? She's like, so they show up in her office.
Yeah.
They were naked in the hallway.
Yes.
And she's like, are you guys being bullied?
Yeah.
You got to tell me if there's bullies in my school.
Yeah.
What fucking jurisdiction does the school nurse have? Well, like at first I was like,
saw what you did to that bald man.
yeah, but I was like, at first I was like, are you the principal? Like, I'm never telling my school nurse about my bullies. You know what I mean? What a weird.
I don't know.
No?
That feels like she's probably also the counselor for the school. That feels like an okay person to talk to, especially if she's willing to kick the shit out of them.
Yeah, she is. It's funny because she's like, I don't tolerate bullies. And then she was like bullying them into.
Oh, that, and then she proceeded to just
Beat the
on
hell
a man
out of a
for
guy.
being like slightly late or something.
Well, it's funny too because she's like, I'm gonna punish you. And then just fucking hits him in the back of the head. And I'm like, hey, lady, fucking ouch.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah, please, and anywhere else.
Yeah, not sexy, but she was. I mean, just not getting hit in the head.
I mean, I take it.
It's not BDSM. It's just violence.
BDSM is controlled violence, kind of. You know what I could never do? Ropes.
Nick, we gotta.
We're talking about BDSM, Dan.
Do you need a break?
I could take 5.
Don't take 5.
I could take 5. Do have to pee.
Anyway. Yeah, I'm sure.
This. It's
I'm sure
thick,
that's what's gonna
it's the
happen.
thick kind. I'm so sorry.
Ugh.
I'm so sorry.
Ugh.
It's only gonna get worse, ladies and gentlemen. I apologize. I love the lore of aliens being beat back by yokai.
Yeah, I
That's
love
like
that too, actually.
my favorite thing from this entire universe. That like
Yeah.
the scene of you seeing like the globe covered in yokai and aliens being repelled back. Absolutely adoring.
I mean, the coolest part about this show is that it's like ghosts and aliens.
Yeah, they do it
and for them to like tie that in together in such a clever way.
Yeah.
Is really smart. So yeah, I did like that. Ken's voice actor was like firing on all cylinders in this episode. Did love him offering his penis.
Got used to it. Got used to the Ken lifestyle.
Yeah, too used to
Yeah,
it.
he was like he just knew he could get it back.
I know. Yeah, that was crazy confidence. When the
He's already got his wiener and one ball back.
when the mantis shrimp showed up and they like take him in and they patch him up and he's like giving a sob story. I was like, hey guys, I'm not going to feel bad for this thing. And then boy, do I.
Exact. Welcome to the Dandadan experience. You'll be introduced to somebody, you'll be like, stupid. And then they'll be like, nah. And then you're like, okay, well, fuck. Now I do feel bad.
I love the bit of him explaining his backstory and she's like, hey, can anyone understand this guy?
Because he's just throwing in alien slang. I don't remember him doing that in the manga at all. There's a couple of things where I'm like, they're happening in the anime. And I was like, did this happen in the manga? And I don't really think it did. This is the scene in the manga.
Wow.
Of like and it's kind of cool because I don't know if you notice this, but it's like a bunch of like kind of famous like ships from the culture.
Really?
Yeah, there's like the Star Trek ship right there. There's Star Destroyers. Like that's a Star Destroyer. There's a bunch of like, like I think Slave 1. You can see Slave 1 in here. Yeah, so it's kind of cool. But how'd you feel about this episode in general?
I liked it.
It's fun.
I thought it was good. It's like it's fun is like the review. Because they're just kind of like being friends. Like they're patching up their relationship a bit. I liked Ira kind of taking a hit for ISA before this fucking mob like lynched her in the hallways.
Oh, gotcha.
Where they're all like she's just sitting there and they're like, did ISA do this to you? I bet she did. I fucking hate that girl. I'm gonna kill that girl.
Dude, they ride for her like crazy.
Yeah, they're ride or die for sure.
Man, to be a pretty woman.
I like the scene where they're like on the bench and ISA like knows Ira didn't like, shit talk her.
Yeah.
But she doesn't want to give her the satisfaction of like being grateful for it.
Yeah.
That's all good. Like the teenage stuff is genuinely really well done and grounded.
The teenage angst, the teenage romance, the teenage inability to
You love
communicate.
the like, oh, I don't know.
Yeah,
like when they're just being goofy.
It's so human. Like it's so well written in a human sense.
Yeah, the voice actors are great. This voice actress who plays ISA.
Yeah.
I don't know I don't know a lot of like the dubs that came out this year in terms of like female actresses. She's like, I have to assume she's one of the best. She's crushing it.
So good at conveying, like, and that's the thing is like, it's one, it has to do with the writing, right? It has to do with the writing. It has to do with the translation from Japanese because it's Abby Trott is the lady doing Momo Ayase. I'm gonna see what else she's done. She's very pretty. She's done. Oh, she's Magic in Marvel Rivals.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, she is. Oh, she was Kyrie and Uzumaki.
Wow.
Isn't that's crazy?
Yeah, that is crazy. She sounds way different.
Way different. She was Hojo Tokiyuki and the Elusive Samurai.
God, she's working a lot this year.
She is absolutely getting booked out. She's Wonder Woman in Multiversus. She's Nezuko Kamado in Demon Slayer.
Demon Slayer?
Yep.
Oh, wow. So she has to deliver iconic lines such as...
It's so funny because, yeah, she's Nezuko Kamado for 40 episodes. And I was
no,
like...
she isn't. She's Nezuko Kamado for 40 minutes.
I was going to say, I was like, that is big credits. She is Pod 153 from Nier Automata.
I can't imagine. If I was making, like, Demon Slayer...
Oh, she's fucking Aya in Suzume.
Oh, crazy.
Yeah.
Dude, if I was, like, the director of Demon Slayer, the way that anytime Nezuko came up, I would just, like, go up in the booth and be like, yeah, hold on, I got this... Ooh. Ooh.
Yeah, that'd be great. It's the easiest, it's the greatest job ever. She is a lot of people. She's a very, very talented. Out of all of those roles, though, I would still argue that, oh my God, she's fucking Veronica in the Seven Deadly Sins. Out of all those roles, I would inarguably argue that she is the best in this role.
Yeah, same.
Best English voice acting performance. Momo Ayase.
Yeah. Male, what would you say? Either Ken, I don't know any of them.
He's pretty good. Did Soul 11 come out this year? It didn't. Did it?
I don't know, but Beastars did, and Jonah Scott fucking rips.
Oh, yeah, because you've seen the episodes from season 3.
No, but I can't imagine he got worse.
He's so fine. He's so fine.
So good.
He's okay.
She is the female him.
Wow.
They both...
Or like he's the male her.
Watch your mouth.
Per, and that's on period. And that's on 7th wave feminism.
Watch your pussy little mouth.
How?
You purred.
Yeah, you purred?
Yeah. Cats.
Oh, gotcha. I see what you did there.
Get your head out of the gutter.
I'm sorry.
For
I'm not,
1 second.
I'm not fucking Queen Gay. I don't own the gay like you do. There we go.
Limp. That hurt my wrist so bad.
Yeah, the soft twisting of it. God. You realize boxing is all about wrist torsion, right?
I'm getting there.
Oh,
I have so many months.
Objectively not that
I have like 6 months.
You have more than that. You have 8 months.
A lot of months.
Still not that much time.
More than I thought. That feels great.
Not enough time to solidify your bones.
Whatever.
I'm drinking some milk.
I'm drinking milk.
You're drinking soy.
I'm drinking soy milk.
I actually wonder if it's calcium rich. I have no idea. Anyways, continue. Yeah, you've already been fucking with the label this entire time.
My strength.
Yeah.
Yeah, I haven't watched enough. She's the female Jonah Scott in the sense, not like quality wise, they're both incredibly good. I like them both. They both have this weird twinge of like New Jersey Italian.
Little tri-state area accent going. Yeah.
There's a bit where she's like, these friggin' aliens don't know when to leave us alone. Like something like that. And it's like, she gets a little Jersey in her.
And that's what you look for. That's what you look for in a good voice actor. A tri-state, an Atlantic like coast accent. Yeah, that's fair. That's very fair.
Big ending, new character, new love interest. He looks like a fucking idiot. Hate his design. He looks like a character from Bungo Stray Dogs. I don't think you got to. Did you get to the lemon guy? The lemon grenade guy?
Yes, I did.
Looks like him.
Not really.
All right. What's
you
that?
You don't like Gigi's design?
Look up Gigi.
I know what Gigi looks like.
Look him up.
I know what Gigi looks like. I've read 170 chapters of this manga. I know what Gigi looks like.
I'm gonna look up lemon guy.
Okay. All right. Fine. We're doing a side-by-side comparison here. No.
Yes. Yes.
Okay. There is
Which one's my phone?
There is a key difference here, and that is the separation in the bangs. You're just saying anybody who's tall with bangs looks like Gigi. Gigi's hot. Gigi's like a soccer star. He's got pierced earrings. Like his pierced ears. His entire thing is to be like the foil to Okarune's nerdy, scrawny, diminutive size.
Yeah,
like,
you might be.
Gigi's supposed to be like this like mega jock who's like actually like he's huge.
He's skinny as hell.
Look at this.
He's a skinny little boy.
What do you mean? Like, he's actually not. He's actually ripped.
It looks like he
Shreds.
runs track.
He plays soccer.
Oh yeah, soccer players, notoriously ginormous people.
They're ripped.
They're skinny ripped. They're running. They can't put on muscle.
They're not like running around like bodybuilders, but they're as in good a shape as humans have ever been.
I'm just saying. So is
Have
Okarune.
you seen Ronaldo?
Okarune's like the fastest guy on earth.
Oh, for like 3 seconds.
So
I can perform for 3 seconds as well.
Stop it.
Doesn't mean I can't. Doesn't mean you can put me in 95-minute matches. Like Gigi is literally supposed to be the foil to Okarune. He's supposed to be like a fucking BTS type. And you're comparing him to Lemon Guy, whose entire thing is to be kind of quirky and also not be exploded by his own lemon bombs.
this guy looks like Lemon Guy. Speaking of Gigi, when ISA's doing whatever reference or bit, what
This
is
show
that?
is so Japanese
Yeah.
for like 30 seconds at a time.
In my reaction, I was like, this must be a Japanese thing. I have no idea what this
hella
is.
Japanese. It's like old people Japanese. That's the thing. JJK does this a little bit later in the manga where they start like making jokes about Japanese comedy. And I was like, I've never felt less in touch with a thing I've read in my entire life.
That's so funny.
Yeah.
But
So
yeah,
you don't like GG.
he's been in it for 2 seconds. You're just itching for a thumbnail.
All I'm saying
Nick,
is
my least favorite texts I get every week is when Stank goes, "What's the title?" and then Nick goes, "Danny hates everything." I hate you.
Actually, those titles never work.
They don't work.
They never work.
I
Dan.
told you, no one wants to watch a 2-hour-long rant on a thing they like.
That's fair. Very fair.
I
Positivity wins.
I hate you.
Positivity
2
wins the
years
day.
in, you finally admit this.
I finally listen. I'm coming around, Danny. My content's getting gayer and more positive, thanks to you. I'm positive. I'm positively filled with gay, Dan.
Nice.